get you right. Should look good in a new light. This pussy looking so bad, spotlight, new light. Nigga, why you
Hello, welcome back. This is chapter 2, which is talking about plastering. These are objectives of the chapter. After completion of the course, the students will be able to understand purpose of plastering. For example, what are purpose of plastering? There are various purposes of plastering. Some of them are, for example, providing decorative finish for the surface and protecting the surface from weathering agents and so on. So the students should be able to know the purposes of plastering. The next one is mechanized plastering. Construction industry should be supported by modern technologies. Mechanical plastering is one of the modern technologies used to make plastering work. The other thing is prepare material for plastering. There are different materials for plastering work. The students will be able to prepare practically these materials. And the next one is prepare background. The background should be prepared before applying plaster to get good bond between the mortar and the surface. So the students will be able to prepare practically these surfaces and apply plastering work. That is also practical work. They should perform plastering by using manual method or mechanical method on different backgrounds. So this is one objective. And the students should know about requirements. There are different requirements. Some of them are, for example, workability of mortar and durability of the surface after plastering and so on. So the students should know about these requirements. And the other one is different problems or defects might be created during plastering work. So the students should observe that defects and they have to take measures for that problems. This is the definition of plastering. Plastering is a skilled process of providing smooth, even, and durable surface for different building components. That components might be wall, ceiling, column, or beams. In addition, plastering is a finishing procedure carried out before painting of the masonry and concrete surfaces. If plastering is not done properly, it may not achieve its goal. For example, it may not give smooth surface for the building, or it may not protect the rainwater. Plastering could be applied on the masonry surface either 1, 2, or 3 coats. The first coat is called rendering, and the second one is called floating coat. The third one is called finishing coat. The number of coats depend upon the extent of undulation or the extent of unevenness of the surface and the required thickness of the plaster. These are purposes of plastering. The first purpose of plastering is to give a smooth surface in which dirt or dust will not be accumulated on the surface. The next one is to give decorative effect, that is, to improve the aesthetic appearance of the building and to protect the surface against vermin. If there are different holes or openings on the building, it serves as a host for production of vermins. That vermins are different disadvantages that are, for example, noise, unpleasant odor, health risk, structural damage, electrical hazard, and different problems might be followed by these vermins. So the plaster is used to cover these holes or openings. The other advantage is to conceal inferior materials or defective workmanship. The wall might have different problems due to less quality materials or unskilled workmanship. So that problem should be covered by plastering, since plastering is the finishing task. The other purpose of plastering is it improves thermal performance. In thermal performance, plaster acts as additional layer of insulation on the wall surface. It helps reduce heat transfer between interior and exterior surface of the building. The insulation properties of plaster help maintain a more stable indoor temperature. Okay, here is requirements of good plaster. Good plaster should adhere to the background. That means it should have good bond between the mortar and the surface. It should be secure and free from crack and peeling. The next one is it should be hard and durable. Here, durability is service of long life without maintenance or with less maintenance. It should possess good workability. It is the property of fresh mortar. The fresh mortar should be easy to perform plastering work. It can be achieved by controlling the amount of mixing water. By controlling the amount of mixing water, we can produce workable mortar. Workable is easy to work. The next one is it should be cheap and economical. This economical point of view can be achieved by different considerations. First one is prepare the surface properly. By proper surface preparation, we can reduce the required thickness of plaster and we can have a reasonable cost. And the next one is choose the proper mix. So we can maintain or we can balance the cost and the quality. And another consideration is we have to follow the instruction of manufacturers by using different materials. For example, cement, different adhesives. And the other thing is it should be effectively check the penetration of moisture. The surface should be waterproof or damp proof after plastering is done. The other requirement is the mortar should be easy to apply without expensive and complex tools, and it should have erosion resistance. That means the surface might be exposed for rainwater, so it should resist the erosion from the rainwater. And the surface should be impermeable. That means the water should not penetrate the surface easily. And the mortar surface or the plastered surface should have impact resistance. There might be impact loading on the surface. For example, if it is sealing of the
building, there might be impact loading from the upper floor. So that impact loading cannot damage that surface. So impact resistance is one of requirements of good plastering. And the plaster surface should give good look for the building to achieve the aesthetic appearance requirement of the building. Having this in mind, we will see a step-by-step procedure of plastering. The first task of plastering is background preparation. Background preparation will be started by creating dots and screeds. In this animation, we are going to discuss about dots and screeds. This is the background to be plastered. It is dots. Dots are small projections of mortar formed on the background to make a screed. The size of the dot might be 15 cm by 15 cm. This is plumb bob. This plumb bob is used to check the verticality of two dots. Two dots are so formed in vertical line at a distance of 2 meters by using plumb bob. A vertical strip of mortar is then formed. That vertical strip of mortar is called screed. Screed means level layer of material applied to floor or surface of the wall. In this video, we will see how to construct dots and screeds on the wall. The first thing is preparing rough sketch on the paper. This is an elevation drawing of the wall. These points act as a nail. The string is tied on the nail 12 centimeters around, far from the first nail. The first dot will be created. This 12 centimeters is served for working space. The same is true for the second nail also. This is the first dot. Here practically nails are fixed on the wall surface and the string is tied on the nail. 1, 2 nail. It will be measured to determine the thickness of plaster. The upper thread is separated, in this case 2 centimeters from the wall. We can check by using such type of measurement. This is a plumb bob. It is used to check the verticality of two dots. We can check it by using this plumb bob. The verticality can be measured. Measure. The edge of the plumb bob should touch the string and the edge of the plummet should be touch the lower string. So this is the edge of the plummet. Touch the string slightly. Now spraying water on the surface to apply mortar to fix the first dot. Any flat material will be fixed on the mortar to make level the surface. That flat material might be a piece of tile or sheet metal, or any flat material can be used. The only thing is making a flat surface. So check the line. The line should pass over the surface. Spray the water on the lower dot. Create the lower dot by the same procedure as the upper one. The string should be pass over the piece of tile. Check the string. Only slight touch is allowed. The dot should not push the string. Only slight touch is allowed here. Now spraying water to fill the mortar between two dots. This is creating vertical strip, which is known as screed. After that, make it level. That dots are used as a guidance or a reference line to make this screed. Making the screed level by using straight edge. Filling the mortar to create the screed between two dots. Making it flat by using straight edge. Okay, now it seems good. And check the verticality of the strip. This is a sprit level. The water level should be at the center of the sprit level. If it is good, the work is correct. This is the screed. That is a vertical strip. The second screed will be created by the same procedure as the first one. And also, the third and fourth screeds can be created by this procedure. After that, checking here also the verticality of the strip, because it serves as a guidance for filling the rest of the wall. So here, construction of dots and screeds are performed.
Here, 3 screeds are created, so we can perform the plastering work easily. The only thing that we have to do is filling the mortar between the screeds. These screeds are used as a guidance or a reference line. In the next video, we will see performing plastering work by using these screeds as a guidance. Thank you for watching.